Karuna Amman arrived at the CID to provide a statement. Cabinet approval granted for income tax to be levied from July. Surcharge imposed for a litre of petrol and diesel removed. Human trial of new COVID-19 vaccine begins in the United Kingdom.
Good afternoon. In today's lead story, Karuna Amman or Vinayagamurthy Muralidharan has appeared before the Criminal Investigations Department. He was summoned before the CID after a controversial statement he made a few days ago.
He was informed to appear before the CID on the 23rd of this month in order to provide a statement regarding the incident. However, he had informed the police that he will be unable to attend due to his poor health conditions. An investigation on the matter is currently underway and it's headed by an Assistant Superintendent of Police attached to the CID.
Cabinet approval has been granted to extend the Gazette notification with regard to remittances outside the country for another 6 months. Co-Cabinet spokesperson Minister Bandula Gunawarthana said that the extension would be extended to 6 months from the 2nd of July. Meanwhile, Cabinet's approval was given to restart charging income tax from the month of July.
The government has decided to stop charging the penalty fees charged on delays in income tax payments during the lockdown period. The cabinet approval has been granted to charge that amount starting from July.
The Minister of Finance will issue a gazette within the next 6 months that will change import and exchange control laws.
The Cabinet has informed Minister of Education Dala Salaha Perumal to allocate set dates for the advanced level and the grade 5 scholarship examination. Co-Cabinet spokesperson Dr. Bandula Gunawarthana expressed the following views at today's Cabinet press briefing.
The Cabinet informed Minister of Education Dala Salaha Perumal to allocate set dates for the advanced level and the scholarship examinations. Thereafter, the Minister of Education said that we will hold discussions with the relevant authorities to set aside a fixed date and inform about the decision. The President ordered the Minister of Health to reconsider the allowance of more children to extra tuition classes.
The Cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawarthana also said that the Cabinet approval has been granted to obtain a loan worth $87.24 loan from the World Bank in order to cover the expenses incurred by the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, the Cabinet approval has also been granted to issue for the issuance of guarantees to the Road Development Authority.
The Cabinet approval was granted to hand over 50 million rupees to the RDA and to issue guarantees from the Treasury through state banks. Accordingly, through this, we will be able to fund road development projects of 100,000 kilometers that were started during our government and will fund the first part of the already begun Central Expressway. Also, this funding will conclude the second part of the Central Expressway.
And a correction we made a short while ago, Joint Cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawarthana said that the Cabinet approval has been granted to obtain a loan worth $87.24 million from the World Bank in order to cover the expenses incurred by the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, Australian News at home, Co-Cabinet spokesperson Bandula Gunawarthana said that the arrivals of sailors from foreign ships has been temporarily suspended.
We believe there are around 1.3 million migrant workers and 52,401 have requested applications to be repatriated to the island, out of which close to 10,000 have already been repatriated. On the other hand, we've been allowing foreign sailors to switch to other ships at the Colombo harbour. However, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa informed to completely stop that process as most of the sailors test positive after arriving in Sri Lanka.
The government stated that the surcharge of 26 rupees per litre of petrol and diesel has been removed.
Minister of Power and Energy Mahinda Amaraveera stated that the decision was taken due to the increase in global oil prices. Ceylon Petroleum Corporation will incur a loss of 35 rupees per petrol litre due to the removal of the surcharge. The minister further stated that a loss of 25 rupees will occur per 1 diesel litre. Minister Mahinda Amaravira further clarified that an increase of oil prices will not happen.
Up next are some views expressed in the political arena.
2020.
When we were in the opposition, we asked for elections, but the Yahapalana government was scared. Now we are in the government and we request for elections, but the opposition is against it. In 2015, when we handed over the government, we were able to make Sri Lanka the country with the highest economic growth rate in South Asia. However, it was destroyed when it was returned to us.
The government has no plan. That is why they yell all the time. If you vote for a government and a group without a plan, do you believe that after the election, a program that had never been seen before will fall from the sky?
Magic වාගේ ඡන්දෙන් පස්සේ ඡන්දෙට කලින් තිබිච්ච නැති වැඩපිළිවෙලක් මේ අහසෙන් කඩාගෙන වැටේ කියලා.
The Treasury has released funds to run businesses and provide loans to encourage to start up businesses and move the country forward. There is a strong belief in President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa as the finance minister. Today the people are intelligent and cannot be deceived.
You can change this government. We have no problem with the president. Let's appoint our prime minister. That is our leader, Sajith Premadasa. Then some might say that the president is on the opposing side. But that is great. Why? Because we have now reduced the powers of the executive presidency.
On the other side, there is a slogan saying that Gota is president and Sajith for prime minister. The people of this country now have an opportunity to make a decision. They said the war heroes will be protected. However, kindness is showed towards Karuna, who killed thousands of soldiers, and he is being made into a hero.
2020.
Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa visited the area surrounding Kolonnawa today. The purpose of the tour is to monitor the progress of the Kolonnawa Canal Development Project, which is part of the Colombo Flood Control Program. The Prime Minister inspected the water pumping station currently under construction at Nagalagam Street. Engineer in charge A.H. Tushari explained several key factors relating to the project. A statement issued by the Prime Minister's office said the estimated cost of the project is 1,400 million rupees. The Prime Minister also inspected the development work near the Kalu Bridge, where the Kolonnawa Canal falls to the Kalani River. After inspecting the canal near the Salalihini Mawata, Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa instructed officials to construct a walking path in the area. The Prime Minister also instructed the officials to hand over the responsibility of maintaining the trees planted in the lands belonging to the Low-Lying Areas Development Board to the children in the area. Leader of the Samagi Jana Balawegya, Sajith Premadasa, attended a few rallies yesterday.
The rally that was held in Karandeniya was organized by candidate Jayanta Jayavira. UNICEF has published a report yesterday. I think it would be a good idea if the government reads this report before speaking. The report published by the UNICEF is unbiased. It states that 30% of the people in our country consume low amounts of food. What will happen to the health conditions of these people if they continue to eat low amounts of food? Sajith Premadasa also attended a rally that was held in Balapitiya. Gaul district is very famous for deal politics and corrupt politics. Millions of money was involved in those deal politics. They earn money for many generations in their families. This district has come to a point where that money is being used to pay MPs. Another rally of the Samagi Jana Balawegya, organized by Niroshan Padukka, was held in Moratua under the auspices of leader Sajith Premadasa.
Local news, a trawler that set to sail from the Nigambu fishing harbour was able to catch a massive bluefin tuna.
The fishmongers had set sail on the 7th of June. They had managed to catch the fish while they were on their way to back ashore. The fishermen stated that the fish that was caught is a bluefin tuna and weighs more than 300 kilograms. The fishermen are expecting an income of $5,000 per kilogram, adding that their catch is to be auctioned in Japan.
The number of COVID-19 patients in the country has risen to 2001. It was increased upon identifying 10 more COVID-19 patients yesterday.
7 out of the newly identified patients are from America. The Ministry of Health states that the remaining 3 are members of the Sri Lanka Navy. Accordingly, 428 patients are currently receiving treatment in hospitals. Further 30 more who are suspected to have contracted the virus are receiving treatment at hospitals. So far, 1,562 people have recovered from COVID-19.
And that's a wrap of Lunchtime News this afternoon. Join us again at 9 tonight on Primetime News and keep yourselves updated on all our social media platforms. Thank you for watching.